Welcome our channel. Our net worth goal was 5 million US and we reached it in August 2025. This is us tracking how we're going since then. The markets have certainly exploded this past month, with bringing our net worth gain to $131,000 this month. The market gains have been pretty tremendous, even including those tariff bumps, decreases at the beginning or the first quarter of the year. It's been surpassing that and pretty gradually and to the right. So awesome. Let's hope it continues. So this is our network breakdown, taking into account taxable accounts, non-taxable accounts, and the house. The cars are used for tracking to see where the asset is. We're not actually considering on selling them unless we really have to, which brings our total to 5.14, well over our 5 million fine number. And this is our expenses breakdown. Let's go into details. It's been a weird month, so the total is quite low. It's just percentage-wise, everything seems a little wackier than usual. So the house. This represents a fireplace that needed to be replaced. This is the second installment of that. So there was one a few months ago when we ordered the fireplace. It takes a while for it to be ordered, especially these days with tariffs. It takes a while for stuff to clear customs and pay the appropriate taxes. Childcare, both after school activities plus some donations at the beginning of the year, PTA, school general funds, etc., etc. And food. Uh, this has been unfortunately the reality these days. Food is always at the top three. It's increasing, even though we've taken steps to decrease some waste we've had and switch grocery stores around. It's still going strong, and inflation doesn't seem to be tampering down with household essentials, unfortunately. And the rest of the expenses, health. This is dental work that needed to happen. There's a few more dental expenses upcoming. Unfortunately, with US healthcare, dental is not considered part of healthcare, and therefore out-of-pocket maximum doesn't really apply. It's an ongoing expense that will only increase as we age and as our kids age. It's something we've taken into account. There are ways around it, but not currently. Utilities pretty standard. Restaurant is a bit higher. We've had some family visiting, so we've celebrated some occasions with them. Shopping pretty standard for us. Entertainment, we weren't out of town last month, so that is that capacity. Transportation, there was a maintenance that needed to happen on one of the vehicles. Not too expensive, like $200, but that with the cost of fuel, that's a bit higher than usual. Internet and insurance, I would say pretty stable. Our insurance agent actually reached out to us to suggest a different provider. That saved us about $80 a month. This was all on them. It's one of the tasks we are like always hesitant to do to get new quotes. They took care of everything. Awesome. Travel, like I said, we did a trip last month, so we used some points for it, but some out-of-pocket expensive, um, rental cars, etc. And pet. This is to do with the big trip we took in August, so it just shows up here. This is boarding a pet for about a month. We found a few good options that are drive away, so we use those when we have a long trip and it's worth for us the drive to put the pet in the cheaper boarding place way out of town. And phone, this is international plan while we're traveling, so it is expected to taper down now that we're back, and we reduced our phone plan accordingly. I would just plug Google Fi for those of you who are not on it. It's super easy to change your plan mid-month based on your needs at that particular moment. So super cheap and easy to use. So this has brought our total expenses this month to 10K. Um, Super cheap for us, relatively speaking. especially since this had a big home improvement type project with a fireplace. I'm curious to see how next month will shape up, with less traveling, more eating at home, and in general, more winter vibes around. So a little bit of us. We are down to one W2 since reaching our fine number. We have three kids aging from 9 to 13. One of them is special education, and we live in a high cost of living area at the moment. Our debt is zero. It's been that way for a few years. It took us about a decade to get to that, so we're pretty adamant on keeping it at zero. We'll see how that progresses. So some final thoughts for this video. Time in the market always beats time in the market. It's a lesson we learn ourselves. It's a lesson, if you take one thing from this video, just take this. And thank you for watching.